How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 7, Episode 11 of the Clone Wars. This episode is titled Shattered. Could that mean the Force is shattered? Right? Because Palpatine takes control. This is Episode 3, so this means it's Day 3 of Revenge of the Sith, which is when Grievous dies, Mace Windu gets killed, Kit Fisto gets killed. I don't think Mace Windu's dead, you know. I really don't. There's something about his death that it's like... He got electrocuted, right? I mean, I guess he could have died of the shock. But it's like... He could have used the Force somehow, because... Is it canon? No, yeah, it is canon, right? Jedi Fallen Order did it. Where, like, you fall, and you can stop yourself with the Force. Like, in mid-air. Not close to the ground anyway, that you can push yourself up a little bit and then it slows you down and then you drop. That was in Jedi Fallen Order, right? So maybe he did that. Last episode had the best lightsaber duel in maybe all of Star Wars. It's up there with Phantom Menace for me, like the lightsaber fighting, that was fantastic. The only thing I didn't like about the fight, and I was thinking that while I was watching it, is the way the blade curves. They don't do that in the movies, so why do they do... I guess it's an animation style, but like they make the blade curve. That's not how lightsabers are. They stay straight. And Rebels had this weird thing where the blades were just... I say blades are lightsabers. They're blades in a way. Like they're dead thin in Rebels, but in Clone Wars they curve. In the movies they're straight, and it feels like a powerful blow. But they do use sticks on sets, right? On the set, they use like the sticks, the coloured sticks. But yeah, we had the lightsaber duel. We had Maul obviously saying to Ashoka that the fact that Ashoka could have teamed up with Maul, like that. God, imagine that. We need a Star Wars what if. We need a Star Wars what if now. Like I want to see what would happen if Obi-Wan got killed instead of Qui-Gon. And how Anakin would have been raised, that would be some shit. Because I know Star Wars Theory's done some of that, so it would be interesting to see more of that kind of stuff, but it's like made by Disney and made by the animation team of, like, Dave Filoni's animation team that they use for Clone Wars. Like, it's in that animation style, but it's like a what-if story. Like, what if Obi-Wan died on Mustafar, or what if Palpatine got killed by Mace Windu and Anakin didn't get there in time? What if Anakin never became Vader in a way? Like, there's so many different things. Like, if Ahsoka was there, if Ahsoka never left the Jedi Order, like, would Anakin go become Vader? Stuff like that. Like, what if Grievous was like the 2003 Grievous and not the pussy Grievous from the new canon? Like, I'd love that. I need that Grievous. That's why I'm so pissed we're not even getting Grievous anymore. But also we had Saxon. He got caught. Maul got caught. And that scene with him shouting, like, we're all going to burn. We're all going to die. Sam Witwer delivered that. Like, he went ham with it. Also, the behind-the-scenes stuff with Ray Park. He's so fast. Like, I want to do that. That's what I want to do. Like, he's so good, and so was the actress who played like Ahsoka for that mocap scene. She was great too. She might even do some stuff better than Ray Park. Like the stuff she did, like that twirl she did, was great. I don't know, was that in the episode? I need to watch that scene a couple more times because that scene was fantastic. Duel of the Fates was kind of in last episode. It was more of like the dun 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 dun. But that was it. That was all that was in it. That's why I was kind of losing my shit. I was like, are they going to do it? Are they going to... And then it's like, they did the... Oh! But they teased me with it. Motherfuckers. The ship, right? The ship that was going to pick up Maul. A lot of people said that it's the other girl that was with Saxon. Like the other Mandalorian. Which makes sense. Because she was in Son of Dathomir, right? And then the Prime Minister also... Is it the Prime Minister? The Prime Minister also died by talking about Skywalker, and then they played that little Imperial March thing, or Vader's theme. We need to get into this episode, though. Execute Order 66. In case anyone wonders why I only wear my headphones on, like, one ear, it's so I can hear shit. Because these headphones, they're cheap, but they're fucking good. They're so... Well, they're not loud. Like, you feel the bass in them. But I wonder if they're going to play the Order 66 theme. The battle's done. The final battle... This could be the final... Well, I guess Utapau would be the final battle on Clone Wars. Or Kashyyyk. Saxon. Have they only just... It's day. You know what I mean? And they're only just taking Saxon away. This is day 3. Still with Palpatine. Fuck.
He was at the meeting when I left.
Wait. Oh! This is the scene. This is the scene where Mace Windu says, like, I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi. What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? Oh my god, this is actually, like, voice lines from Revenge of the Sith. Oh, wow. Because that's when the scene cuts. That's when the scene cuts in Revenge of the Sith. You geniuses.
What do you mean?
She knows.
I'm sorry, citizen. These matters are for the council.
Mace. Mace. It's because of you. You're the reason. Oh, this is what she was going to say. No!
Tell them what Maul said about General Skywalker.
Yeah, exactly. What are you doing, Ahsoka?
No, I didn't.
Well, she can't. It'll rewrite Revenge of the Sith. She can't. Is that Carbonite? No. This is probably the last time they see each other for a bit. Right? Because I don't think she meets her again. So what happens to all these clones here? Imagine they become Mandalorians. And not all the clones. Like, there's some clones that became Stormtroopers, right? But why would you want to be a Stormtrooper? Clones are so much better. They can actually aim. It's all gonna go down. What is this they're building? I wonder if we're gonna see the other Jedi die in Clone Wars form. Like, Plo Koon makes sense. Because they did show him in the first episode. I love this. I love it. Well, so have the clones.
I've known no other way.
Yeah.
Give many people wish it never happened.
But if it didn't, they wouldn't exist.
Clones wouldn't exist.
Well, Palpatine's a little shit. He planned all of this.
Nor I.
Don't say this just before Order 66. Hell yeah, salute Vex.
Might have an update on General Kenobi's efforts.
Well, they don't report it, right? Because he informs Cody about General Grievous being dead, and then Order 66 happens, like, immediately after. He's got his eyes closed. As soon as he opens his eyes, Order 66 is going to happen. Oh! Unlimited power! Oh, Hayden! Hayden! That's what I'm talking about, dude. Yes, the memes. They're back. Oh, it's so good. That's Ian McDermott. That's a voice. Oh, he's fighting it. He's fighting it. Yo, this is some Battlefront 2 stuff here. He's fighting it. Oh, they're playing the music. Oh. Oh. Boo, 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 boo. No, he didn't. Fuck off. No, he didn't. She didn't want to kill any of them. I wonder what's going to happen to Cody. Are we going to see Cody? D. Bradley Baker is amazing. The range of emotions he can get, and the fact that all these clones are so different, even though it's the same voice, is amazing. Why don't they just shoot him? They could have just shot him. Well, when they meet in Rebels, he says she's always running, right?
Brilliant.
Oh, he didn't know about Order 66. Why? Well, that's... Isn't that Anakin's betrayal? Is that what the soundtrack is? I think. Shush. Lads. Fives. Right, fives is...
Okay, Rex. What am I looking for?
Oh yeah. The chip. That was a great arc in... Was it season 6? Oh, there was so much weight to that, because it's like... They were so close to finding out.
That the inhibitor chips the Kaminoans put inside us have a purpose that we don't yet fully understand.
They changed that as canon though, didn't they? Was it an inhibitor chip before Clone Wars? How are they missing it? Now they're becoming stormtroopers. Like, what's going on here? They're clones, dude. They're clones. He just beheaded 2 of them. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus! This is a kids show. Some guy just got impaled by like a... Close the blast doors. Open the blast doors. Maul! This is a cartoon. Yes, come on, Ahsoka. Talk to Vex.
Not to hurt him.
I mean, you have to... I mean, he was going to kill you. He's fighting it, though. Like, he knows some things... Maybe that's what... Like, not all of them... It's because maybe it's like he's aware of it. Like, he's aware of the chip and he's aware of the purpose of it. Or, not the purpose, but, like, the... I don't know. Because I think in Battlefront 2, the original Battlefront 2, they mentioned how they wore the helmets to hide their tears. Or something like that. I can't remember. They didn't want to look the Jedi in the eye. Didn't they say if they took the chip out, it could damage their brain? Use the Force. I guess you can't, can you? Obviously. Oh, wait. There it is. Yeah, she can't try it with every clone though. That's going to take forever. There's only a couple she can do it on. I'm wondering what happens to Cody though. Cody just disappears. Unless it's a novel or something I've not seen. It's going to cliffhanger. There's going to be a cliffhanger. Or Maul's going to be at the other side or something. Wait, it's already been moved? As if he's just holding the door open. She doesn't want to kill them. Vex! Cliffhanger. Cliffhanger. Fuck you. What a fantastic episode. Like, even though, like, it's not... Compared to last episode, it obviously doesn't compare in terms of hype. But this is where it gets to the depressing part of Revenge of the Sith. I'm really interested if they're gonna... Like, I wonder if Ahsoka's gonna get to the Jedi Temple. I doubt it, though. The way they did that... The way they, that scene with Mace Windu talking about, I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi. Like, when Yoda speaks, or when he finished speaking, that's when they cut in the film. Which is fantastic, because that's so good. Because they cut to the next scene, I think they cut to Anakin with Palpatine, right? And then it goes back to Grievous and Obi-Wan. The fact that they used Hayden's voice there, that kind of warms my heart. Clone Wars is more appreciates Hayden more than the sequels did. There wasn't that much dialogue in this episode, to be fair. Like, there's not really much to talk about other than Order 66. Like, the thing that doesn't add up, though, is... Was Ahsoka sensing it as it was happening, or was she sensing it a little bit later? Because she sensed, like, what have I done? Right? She can sense that. But she doesn't sense the other Jedi dying. Unless it's because she's really attached to Anakin and she can feel what he's feeling. That was good. I kind of want to see Battle of the Heroes in Clone Wars form, but I know we're not gonna. Like, do you really think 20 minutes is enough to end this story? Like, how are they gonna get off the cruiser? What's Maul gonna do? Like, what does Ahsoka do then? How does she get her white sabers? You know, I mean, I guess she just makes new ones. There's so many pieces of the puzzle you got to put together. I'm trying to think back to Rebels. It's weird, like, you have to think back to Rebels, even though Rebels is set after it. If Clone Wars was finished, and it'd be the full thing, it wouldn't be half of, you know, there's still another 2 seasons worth of content left. Like, storylines. There's Son of Dathomir, Dark Disciple, which is an 8-episode arc, which is insane. Or they could make it a 4-episode arc and just make each episode like 40 minutes. Son of Dathomir, Dark Disciple, the Boba Fett arc, I think Bad Batch on Kashyyyk. Doesn't that happen close to Revenge of the Sith though? Then there's apparently like I think Padme doing some stuff. 40 episodes. Right? Right? Oh, Crystal on Utapau, right? The Crystal Crisis with Grievous and Obi-Wan and Anakin. And like it's like kind of a setup for the Death Star in a way. And Grievous appears in that, and you know, him and Grievous and Obi-Wan have a little bit of a fight, and then Grievous and Anakin don't see each other because of that one line in Revenge of the Sith. So now, at this point, I wonder where we are in terms of Revenge of the Sith. Has Anakin gone to the Jedi Temple yet? He might have. He might have just arrived at the Jedi Temple. Actually, no, I guess he would be... No, because he's going to the Jedi Temple as Order 66 begins. Palpatine sends him, and then as Anakin leaves, he executes Order 66. That's why I think Ahsoka's sensing what Anakin's done after. Or just, like, after he's already done it. You know, like, he's killed Mace Windu. Well, I mean, technically Palpatine kills Mace Windu, but it's because of Anakin. I love how they're not even trying to rewrite Revenge of the Sith. They're, like... I mean, they can't. There's no way they can... They have to write around Revenge of the Sith. They can't change Revenge of the Sith because it'd be weird. So they have to write around it, like making Ahsoka appear after that scene cuts in the movie. So this is Ahsoka's story. We're seeing Ahsoka's side, and Ahsoka and Vex's side of Order 66. But we're still getting elements in the timeline of where everything takes place. But if you want to see the overall, like, how it impacts the whole galaxy or whatever, or the Republic, should I say? How it impacts the Republic is in Revenge of the Sith. Like, we see more details in Revenge of the Sith, and the only thing that isn't good continuity-wise is the fact that Grievous goes, "I've been trained in your Jedi arts by Count Dooku." It's like... Okay, and also the fact that Anakin says my powers have doubled since the last time we met Count. There's 2 lines there that just, in terms of Clone Wars, the continuity is a little bit weird there. But I guess the Anakin stuff with the powers have doubled, that works. Just the Grievous stuff of him saying I've been trained in your Jedi arts by Count Dooku. Yeah, we know. We know, Grievous. You've been fighting Obi-Wan a couple of times in Clone Wars. I really wish they kind of shown like Ahsoka reacting to Order 66, like not in the way they did. I thought, because from the trailer it shows her doing that, you know what, in this episode where she's like this, she's sensing something. I thought she'd sense like the Jedi's dying, like Plo Koon, Aayla Secura, and maybe Mace, right? Like I thought she'd sense that based off the trailer. I didn't think she'd sense dialogue from Revenge of the Sith. Because that unlimited power stuff, no wonder she was shocked by that line. That line was... Oh, that was so good, dude. That's all I can think about, just them using Hayden Christensen. Next episode it has to be 40 minutes. It has to, or 30 minutes, something, 35 minutes. It's the final episode of the Clone Wars. It's tying up we're not going to get any more prequel stuff after this, unless they release some unfinished episodes. It's also on May the 4th. But we know Ahsoka, Vex, and Maul don't die. They all live. So I'm not worried. But if I was watching this, if Rebels didn't happen and Clone Wars was finished, I'd be kind of shocked. Like, oh shit, Vex could die. He's not in the movies. Ahsoka isn't in the movies. Because I wonder if the plan was always to do Rebels. Because they ended Maul's story in Rebels so well. So yeah, next episode I think is called... Let's see what next episode's called before we peace out. and try to get this uploaded because it's a little bit late. Victory and Death. Dude, 9.9. All these episodes are like 9.8, 9.9, 9.9. This episode was great though. Like, obviously compared to last episode was insane. The hype for last episode, like this culmination of like the Clone Wars stuff, this big battle. But this episode was great for character moments, even though there wasn't that much dialogue in terms of the long one, because a lot of the dialogue was just kind of building to the inevitable moment. Ahsoka and Vex must use their wit and skill to survive the turbulent end of the Clone Wars. Victory and Death. Who's dying? I think Jesse will die. Cody maybe? Because Cody never comes up again. I don't think. Like, let me search this up. Commander Cody. He never comes up again. Disney fucking fandom. His final fate is unknown. Cody was mentioned by Captain Vex, where he and Vex made up a bunch of protocols back in the Clone Wars, which the Empire still uses. He was also mentioned when Vex accidentally called Kanan Cody. Oh yeah, I remember that. It might be next episode. Like, it only makes sense if they kill Cody next episode. But I don't know how they do it. Like, he's on Utah Power, right? And then we never see him after he goes, fire! Right? Because maybe we do. Do we see him when Obi-Wan comes back out of the water and stuff and he climbs the cliff? Like, do we see Cody again after that, or is it just some random clones? Because he doesn't die in Revenge of the Sith, so I'm wondering if, like, maybe he gets sent to go hunt Ahsoka, maybe? Or hunt Vex and Ahsoka and kill them? And then maybe he dies, or something. Maybe, like, Vex kills him. And he feels the guilt of that, that's why he mentions Cody in, like, Rebels and stuff. Maybe. Can't wait for next episode, literally 2 days. We should be good. I was thinking about doing a double whammy, like doing this episode and the next episode in 2, but nah. I will see you guys in the next video, which is going to be depressing because it's the end of the Clone Wars, but I guess we can look forward to Mandalorian Season 2 after that. So that's alright. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. Ta-ta, and farewell.